together and welcome to the stage. She is representing Miss Gay Amarillo USofA and is sponsored by Club 212 and his patrons, Kirby Curry, Robert Benson, Paul, French David, Blakely, Jewelers, and Google. All right for Google. Ladies and gentlemen, this time put your hands together. This is contestant number 8 from Amarillo, Texas. This is Amber Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. This is Miss Jessica Blair. Give it up, y'all.
Direct from the convent. Miss Dixie Leonard.
And taught me these words of ecstasy.
was crowned in Dallas this past May. She comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see why in just a moment. Put your hands together. This is the fabulous, your newly crowned Miss Gay USofA. From Atlanta, Georgia, this is Miss Raquel Lord. With professionals like this, we have things called intros, so they may not come out just right away, but just the bootylicious mix that you had playing was the right one. Number 5. Number 5. Once again, put your hands together for our radio stations today. Give it up for Miss Raquel. Gay Texas, put your hands together. This is Mr. Eric Andrews. Give it up. Roman reported. I'm way over here in the crowd, baby. I'm black, you can't see me. You have to look at my honey blonde hair. I'm sitting right behind Craig. Right over here, yeah. You come to give me something. You just want to touch me. I think Miss Whitney wants you to sit on her lap. Look, get that $5 bill, child. That's 10 tacos on the Jack in the Box. Well, that's what I think about. And then they eat with all our luxury and loving credit. That's about, quit looking at my crotch. Yeah. All right, y'all, we're gonna keep it moving right along. I know you're sweating in that suit. We need to get those drinks off the side of the stage. I asked you guys, don't sit anything. If you're up on this little landing right here, you don't have any business coming down off of that landing or putting anything off the floor on that landing, okay? So, Dracula is not Halloween yet. Y'all get it one more time for Craig Henderson and all his fabulous promoters and a fabulous pageant. Baby, what you doing? Hey. Oh, that's Miss Jewel, child. Sit down, Jewel. Put your hands together. Welcome to the stage. This time she was Miss Gay Texas in 1999. Make some noise for the families coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. This is Miss Layla LaRue. you're in Group A, don't forget you need to be there at about 10 minutes to 12, so you don't be late. At the second floor in the boardroom, make sure you're there. Rehearsal Sunday at 1 o'clock. Promoters meeting tomorrow at 3. In room 1820. All promoters. At this time, let's keep it moving. Oh, we're getting collective money. If you want DVDs, Lonnie Productions have them at the table at the front, along with the programs for $5. Make sure you buy your programs. And Sunday night, doors open at 7, pageant starts at 8 o'clock. All entertainers, contestants, be here at 7. Because trust me, Craig, we'll start without you. And if you don't make top 12, that means you won't even be on the tape for presentation. So, at this time, let's keep it moving right along and welcome to the stage. Put your hands together at this time. She's our reigning Miss Gay Texas USofA, and she's done a fabulous, fabulous job. Y'all give it up for the lovely Miss Catherine York. Give it up.
To my eyes, we will be
hate to even have to ask this. Whoever picked up Layla's money, they need to see you in the back immediately, like right now. If you come out here and you pick up somebody's money after their number, you are to immediately, so first of all, if you don't know them, you ain't got no business picking it up. That's second. Okay, and if you pick it up, you give it to somebody over here that's associated with the pageant. Now, whoever picked up Layla's money needs to be in the back immediately. And when they come back and tell me you have not come back there with the money, it's going to be on between me and you. Okay, I don't play that. Okay. Does anybody remember who it was? We need all the judges at the judges' table. We're getting ready to go to our second half of talent. Whoever picked up Layla's money needs to go in the back. All right. Okay, you guys, in this next challenge, if you're here on the side of the stage, please kind of get back a little bit, okay? Because they've got some props they're using, and we don't want you to get hurt or anything like that, okay? If you're enjoying Miss Gay Texas 2004, make some noise, say hey. Ladies and gentlemen, judges coming to us from Lubbock, Texas, representing the Miss Lubbock BSMA pageant, being sponsored by Michael Robles, the Luxor, Ballet Folk Company, and a whole bunch of folks. Put your hands together and make some noise. This is contestant number 10 in talent competition. This is Christina Derrico. Make some noise. Representing Miss Love USA. And you men sure did fill them pants out nicely. Y'all sure did. Okay, we found Layla's money. And the young man was just trying to be nice and help. But you know what, you entertainers in a pageant like this, when you come out and you got the money, everybody ain't honest. So you can't keep your money in your hands. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, y'all quit dropping the drinks upstairs. We're gonna be like a kindergarten teacher. Yeah. So keep your money in your hands and we ain't got The young man was just trying to be nice. David got our money. Y'all make some noise for him. He was just trying to be nice and Patrick can move on. But everybody ain't honest like that. So all that throwing your money up in the air, that's real cute and all that. But honey, I like, you know, somebody might have a phone bill going to be disconnected. They might be trying to pay their phone bill. Happy birthday to David Robles from Club Energy and Mazuri Serrata and J&R Productions. Happy birthday, David. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, judges, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage. Representing Miss Rosenberg, USofA, coming to us from right here in Houston, Texas. This is contestant number 11. This is Miss Porsche Paris. did a blackout? Okay. Oh, everybody take a deep breath. Everybody say, oh. Yes. Contestants rehearsal 1 o'clock Sunday, don't forget. All right, ladies and gentlemen, judges, at this time, representing Miss McAllen, USofA. Coming to us from Mission, Texas, this is contestant number 12. This is Nicole Cast. Contestant number 12. That's the next contestant's music. Contestant number 12.
That's enough. It's all about me.
We have a prop set up. Real quick. Can you do me a favor? Just sit right there, man. Sit right there. Do what I say. Just do what I say. You married. Oh, well, he gonna get beat up, not me. We got a prop set up. We need a blackout. A blackout. Oh, we need a blackout and a 12-piece piece of chicken in. The Frenchies is still open. Last call, last call. Thank God, because the way y'all acted really nice to me, I don't need to drink no more. Last call for alcohol. Oh! Now what y'all have to realize, when we have a pageant of this caliber, there's all different types of people in the audience, and some people drink a little more than others, and some people don't drink at all. So, but you all have to just get along, baby. Everybody say, can we just all get along, respect each other, and stay out of the way where we tell you to stay out of the way. Okay? See? All right, because y'all have not experienced the wrath of Craig Ann. I have. Ladies, gentlemen, judges, put your hands together. Welcome to the stage. Representing the Space City USofA, coming to us from Gay Texas, being sponsored by Christina Ross and a whole bunch of folks. This is contestant number 13. This is Stephanie Diamond.
Miss Miller?
Yes.
My name's Chad Hartford.
Oh, Mr. Hartford.
I'm in a bit of a hurry. We got right to the interview.
Well, sir.
Now, let's see, you,
I head up the subcommittee that wants to snatch the books off the shelves of the local high school library. Some of those books are absolutely disgusting. Our children have no business reading them. And somebody has got to protect the minds of the children.
well, Miss Miller, before we got to the books, could you tell me, what do you feel in your background qualifies you to Central Library books?
Well, I can briefly list my activities if you wish.
Please.
I'm currently president of the Ladies for a Better Tuna. I'm dead mother for Den 223. I'm the only high C soprano in the First Baptist Choir. I'm currently recorder of the Javelina Club. That's a women's auxiliary of Wild Hogs. It's a kind of a break-off of the Lions Club. We just thought the Lions were too liberal. I'm former head of the local BBB, that's the Better Baptist Bureau. And I'm a member of our shut-in visiting squad, the Tuna Helpers. And I'm currently president and co-founder of Citizens for Fewer Blacks in Literature.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Miller. I think about the idea. What exactly are the books that you would like to see removed from the shelf?
Well, there are 4 of them that we're going to try and have removed nationwide, and then we're going to go from there.
Well, what are the 4 books, Miss Miller?
Roots. Now, we don't deny that Roots has been a very popular TV series, but we feel it only shows one side of the